What is up, traders? Welcome back to the channel. Today was a much better day in terms of trading, and I am up 375 on the day, so basically got my loss back from yesterday. But actually, no, honestly speaking, I shouldn't say it was a much better day. Actually, it was a good day, but it wasn't like the best day. I did get frustrated with one of my trades, and again, it's one of those things that I'm really need to work on. And that's the Vortex scalp. Now the first trade is coming up here in a second, so the main thing that I need to work on still is the Vortex scalp. I need to stop that, and I know I've been saying it for the past whatever videos, but I just cannot do the Vortex scalp. I just can't, and I know it doesn't work, and I know I experienced it, but I'm still doing it. And this is not the trade I'm talking about. It's actually the second trade. But this first trade is pretty straightforward. You basically have a break new high already in place, and then actually the channel is a little bit more wider than that. So you have a actual break here, new low. I'm sorry, the break and two legs down, and then retest of these highs. And if you're doing a micro trend, there's another micro trend here, so it's basically break new high. Again, I wasn't trying to capture a whole lot. I was trying to do, I think I did 2 points here. And again, it was too early in the day, so I wasn't sure if it's going to be a range day, because I know we tested this area once. This is the second time we tested it, so I figured I'd take a stab short. And yeah, I got 2 points, and I was pretty happy with that. But this is not the trade I was talking about. The trade that I'm talking about will be the second trade, and it was a beautiful setup. Yeah, so this trade was 200 bucks, so I felt pretty good. And let's move on to the second trade. So the second trade is coming up here shortly, and you have to be really patient. Well, at least I had to be really patient. There was a couple of trades that I think about taking trades. We actually had some 9 o'clock news, so I couldn't really. There's a trade right here that I wanted to take, but the bar is too big. And then I got some 9 o'clock news. So you really have to be really patient and kind of time your entries really carefully. This trade is basically a second entry long after the EMA. And this trade got me really frustrated, and this is one of the reasons that I don't trade the PAs. And the reason is simple: is I'm still trading with emotions. And the reason I'm kind of upset about this trade is because basically you're seeing in a second, I entered the trade and I had my target profit at this swing high right here, and I moved my target profit to 1 point scalp again, and you'll see what happens next. And that just really it really ticked me off. And yeah, that's one of the reasons I don't trade PAs, because I still trade with emotion. I still don't know how to manage my emotions to where I trade without fear, and basically every emotion comes down to is basically fear, right? Some people wait 4 or 5 hours to take a trade, and they don't take trades, and the reason that they wait is because they're scared to lose. They're scared to lose, they're scared to be wrong, and so on and so forth, right? Everything associated with fear. And if any of you actually read Mark Douglas's book, Trading in the Zone, or actually watch his workshop, he says you have to be able to trade without fear in order to be successful in the long run. And one of the quotes that I really like, and I don't know who said it, but it was, if you don't master your emotions, you will never master trading. And I really truly believe that. And today was a perfect example of me not managing my emotions correctly. Right here, I'm just still timing the kind of entry here, and I really like how we got rejected off the MA twice already. Actually, technically 3 times, because 1, 2, and 3. But I really like this area. There's a little bit of resistance here, which I wasn't really too worried about. I was just mainly concerned about this, because this area here, a lot of resistance here. But you can clearly see I'm in a trade. Again, the usual stop loss, and then originally I had my target profit here, but then I was like, you know what? I want to see the price. I want to see the price test this high, and then I moved it to here, and then I actually left the room to get some water or whatever, and came back and I moved it to original place, which I don't even know why I did that. I mean, this is so upsetting. Because the chart reading skill, or the chart reading, whatever you want to call it, was correct. The thesis, the analysis, whatever you want to call it, was correct. But I don't know, man. I just moved it, and you know, and I got so frustrated. And the reason I got frustrated is because the price just took off. It just took off, and you know. And I wasn't upset that the price took off and I couldn't capture the whole move. I was upset because I set my original target profit here. Well, originally it was 1 point, but it was our second thought was much better. But I should have left it here, and the price just, you know, just took off, and it was just frustrating. It was just frustrating, and you know, you can clearly see here that I'm just, you know, being patient and not doing anything. And I came back and decided to move my target profit to original place, and I got filled. And then literally 5 seconds later, you'll see it in a second, this happens. And I mean, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, look at this. I mean, yeah, and it's one of those things. It's one of those things that I need to work on, that I need to figure it out. It's so frustrating. And I'm just gonna fast forward to show you what happens. You can clearly see the price just takes off. I mean, this was my entry right here, and the price just went on and on and on. And yeah, I mean, there's nothing else I could say really. And you know, the time when I learned to manage, you know, my emotions and things like that, that's when I start trading PAs. Because at this stage, at this moment right now, I'm not ready. I'm not ready to trade these PAs. And even though, you know, I'm positive in the day, that doesn't mean anything really. This number doesn't really mean anything. It's all about your mindset. It's all about your psychology. And if you don't know how to manage that, in my opinion, you won't be successful long term. So there's one more trade left here. Let me just fast forward. So there's one trade coming up here, and this was again, I was kind of still upset from this trade here, that I took a mistake trade. And again, same thing that I did yesterday. 2 trades, the losses that I had yesterday, it's exactly the same thing here. Trying to short the top, going against the trend. I don't even know why I'm doing it. And then I did miss this second entry short failure here. But the problem was that you clearly see there's a lot of resistance here. So it wasn't a bad idea to trade this, but and this was definitely the worst idea to trade this. I don't know why I took this. The only thing that I can think of was on a book map, there was an exhaustion, and I did like the risk as well. So risk was only 0.75. So pull the trigger and I got out break even basically. But you can clearly see everything points up. Everything points up. The 5 minute, the 1 hour, the 2000 tick chart, everything's pointing up, and I'm trying to short the market. Like, why am I shorting this? This is so dumb. And you know, the reasons, again, I wasn't clear thinking. I still was upset about this second trade, and pulled the trigger, trying to get a 1 point scalp. I could have got a 1 point scalp, but I quickly realized that it was a mistake. It was a mistake trade. It was a dumb trade, and basically I got out at break even. And it's kind of like almost a repeat from yesterday. The first 2 trades that I took yesterday, they were exact same trades, and I was like, you know what, I don't want to do this. Basically I got out with like 2 ticks, basically break even. But it's so funny how, you know, I missed this trade. I didn't say I want to miss it. I didn't want to trade this, but yet this obviously was a better trade than this trade. At least with this trade, I'm going with the trend. It's at the EMA, is fairly decent. It's pretty good signal bar again. The only problem is too close to the recent highs, which is a-okay, but you're going with overall bias. Versus this trade, it was like, dude, what am I doing? Why am I shorting this? Like, I'm not gonna be able to predict the top and bottom. That's just not gonna happen. So I realized it and I quickly got out, and yeah, I mean, that was that. So on the day, you know, with 375 up, and then on the eval we're about $1,000 up on the eval, so we're about $500 away from passing. And I was thinking about taking another trade, but honestly speaking, I'm just over it. You know, this trade got me frustrated, and then this trade was a mistake, and then so I'm just not really in the right mindset to be taking trades. And I think I'm just gonna call it a day and come out green on the day and come out green on the week. Overall, this week was pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. I'm up 1,000, but I think I started this evaluation on Tuesday. So yeah, so not a bad week by any means at all whatsoever. But again, it's just I'm just kind of upset at myself because you know, I need to work on my psychology, and it's, to me right now, I'm at a stage where I need to focus hard on that, because again, I solely believe, and again, it's just my opinion, but I solely believe that if you don't master your emotions, you won't be able to succeed in the trading. It's just a fact, at least in my experience. Maybe somebody else might disagree. A lot of traders don't believe in psychology. A lot of traders believe heavily in psychology, so it's up to you. But in my personal experience, this, you know, this can't happen. Like this trade right here, I need to leave it alone and just walk away. But even walking away is not, it's a short-term solution, right? I need a long-term solution. I need to know what I'm doing. I need to know what I'm going through, what's going through my head, why am I moving my target profit. Those are the answers I need to those are the questions I need to answer and figure it out and fix it in order to survive long term. And again, I need to stop doing these picking tops and bottoms. I need to stop doing that. This is just big no-no. But overall, I'm satisfied. Overall, I'm satisfied with the week. The week was good. But we are coming up to a holiday season, like I said before, so I need to be careful, especially coming up next week and closer to Thanksgiving. The volatility gonna slow down a little bit, but it is what it is. You know, we're green in the week, so it's a good feeling to go into weekend. But we'll see what happens next week. But yeah, I'm down for the week, down for the day. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace. What is up, traders? What is up, traders? Welcome back to the channel. Today was a much better. Oh my god, can you get your shit together, my guy? Holy shit.